अन्ना यहाँ पे भी लो अन्ना ये और एक बार बस कर ये थोड़ा पार्टी में बस
सर
मैं अंदर क्या करती हूँ?
अरे स्टार्ट होगा कैसे
अन्ना थोड़ा सिटिंग 2-3 पोज
ना
ये दत्त जैसा है ना थोड़ा हाँ बाबा का
सर
दाढ़ी कमी केलं ना
सर सर
माझ्यापेक्षा लहान हा पोरा
आपसे प्लीज बैठ जाना अंदर
Thank you. I'm on fire. I think Waayu is on fire. Congratulations and thank you all for being here and an absolute honor. I genuinely feel it's a homecoming because it resolves a lot of problems and they always say where there's a problem and if you can get a solution to that problem, that's when you're going to be super successful. So predicting that we are going to be super successful, I'd like to congratulate Anirudh and Mandar and of course the entire team of ours, Kesh, all of you and the other associations that are here. Thank you so very much for being here. This is a much needed support the restaurant industry has been looking for, and like they say, the aggregators making more money probably than the owners ever did. I come from a small Udupi background and I know how difficult it was for Dad to manage that through his life. What we took home was just basics. And जैसे कहते थे ना दूध खाना पीना वो सब सप्लाई हो जाता था घर में और हम खा पी के खुश रहते थे. So I think this is one major step that will help all these smaller establishments and individual restaurants to grow. So congrats and I think there's an AV that's coming and yeah so.
Thank you so much, sir. Yes, it is time for the AV. Let's take a look at the AV. Can we please have the lights dim? With the co-founders, Mr. Mandar and Mr. Anirudh, to join us back on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, do you want to put your hands together as we have them right here on stage? Truly, before we do anything else, may I request all of you three gentlemen to please step forward for a group picture. Mr. Shetty, would you like to say something about the entire experience that we've just had and about the reason that we are here?
I mean, I think the demo says it all and everybody's spoken. But why you? Everybody's saying why you? Why not somebody else? I guess because I've been a part of this industry. That's where I grew up. That's where I learned everything that I did in my life. And I honestly believe Waayu is, for me, is like the Udupi restaurants that stand in Mumbai, dependable, hygienic, serving everything at the right prices. So I think Waayu is that app that'll bridge solve the problem that restaurants are facing with aggregators. While the aggregators have done a commendable job, during the pandemic, there was a problem and they came up with a solution. Now, when the solution has become a problem, you need another solution, and that's why Waayu, and that's why zero commission. So when somebody is bleeding, if you can stop that bleeding, it'll help a hell of a lot. Which means customers benefit, the restaurateurs benefit, the industry overall benefits. You know, it's a very tough place with all the taxes that are there, the property prices, the prices of the products itself. The restaurant business is a very, very tough business. You need to work 24/7. When the world is partying, they're serving, they're working, and that's where I come from. You know, when somebody tells me today, Suniel, 32 years in the industry, and you're still like a young, you're enthusiastic child, working, never say no to work, because that's my culture. So thank you to Anirudh and Mandar that they gave me an opportunity to be a part of this, because somewhere down the line I also feel, I'm contributing in my own way through this app, but would probably make a difference to the industry. And so all I can say is thank you Ahar for supporting it. Unbelievable. Thank you to all the associations. I think we all need it. We've all realized it. We couldn't fight them. But somewhere down the line, small beginnings only happen. So if Nitinji has said, now we'll go to Nitinji and say, yeah, Nitinji, we've come up with this. Now you support us further, and I'm sure he will. Likewise in the center. I'm very, very sure, because it's for the people, by the people. You can't go wrong. One India, one people.
Fantastic. Thank you for those wonderful insights. I'm sure that every single person here resonates with your thoughts. May I please now also invite Mr. Suniel Shetty to join all of our gentlemen, and we are going to be having the Q&A. Could we please get the couches up on stage for the Q&A? Can we please get the chairs? Ladies and gentlemen, as we get this prepared, I have to tell you that we are very glad to have Suniel sir here. May I request Mandar and Anirudh to please extend a token of appreciation to Mr. Shetty for joining us here. May I please request you to step forward? May I request all of you gentlemen to please take your seats.
I'd like to know from you that what would be your first choice of food if you'll order from Waayu app?
If I order from Waayu app, I have to look for the healthy options. I'm a bad customer for them. But I have to look for healthy options. And when the restaurants are your partners, why worry about anything? That's the most important thing. Everybody talks about cash burn. MSMEs bhi hai. हमारे बाप दादा भी थे जो रेस्टोरेंट चलाते थे, सक्सेसफुली चलाते थे, बच्चों को एजुकेट किया उन्होंने, सब कुछ किया. आज वो मार्जिन्स बाहर जा रहा है, and that has to stop. And the idea is that. So I think if you have to operate like a bootstrapped company, and when you take your restaurateurs as your partners, the customer base is already there. That's what you're looking for. And when you already have that customer base, they are the ones who are going to go out and say, यार मेरे तो 25% बच गया यार, मेरे लिए तो इतना बच गया. Restaurants will start offering their own schemes, to be able to push their food. They can afford to do that now. They can afford to add value to the products that they already have, which will make a huge difference. And in a city like Mumbai, where everybody is working today, be it man, woman, everybody is working. I think the best form of advertising is the customer and the restaurants themselves. Nothing else can get you that kind of reach, and that is this. I think the entire burn factor has been left behind, and the old MSMEs form of business is being adapted, and that's why we'll adjust.
अन्ना जी आपके सामने अन्ना जी आपके सामने जब डिनर टेबल पर होते हैं आप फैमिली के साथ, तब वहाँ भी कुछ फूड में हेरा फेरी करते हैं आप, लाइक आतिया, यू, राहुल? ऑफ कोर्स,
इसलिए वायु के साथ जुड़ा हूँ, क्योंकि बहुत बड़ी हेरा फेरी होने वाली है. जो बाकी के पार्टनर्स हो, आप सोचने वाले कि ये तो इतनी बड़ी हेरा फेरी हुई. और याद रखिए, जब मेरे से हेरा फेरी जुड़ता है तो एक पॉजिटिव वे में ही जुड़ा है. हमने एंटरटेन किया हमारे पहली फिल्म में. मैं बाकी कोई हेरा फेरी करता नहीं और बाकी हेरा फेरी से जुड़ता नहीं. तो ये हेरा फेरी ज़रूर होगी. जैसे कि मैंने कहा कि लोग आए, प्रॉब्लम के लिए एक सल्यूशन दिए, फिर वही प्रॉब्लम बने, तो फिर हेरा फेरी तो करनी पड़ेगी ना.
Hi, this is Sohail here. A big congratulations to all the dignitaries and the entire team of Waayu. मेरा सवाल है कि कभी भी कोई किसी भी तरह का कोई रेवोल्यूशन आता है, जैसे कि लाइक वी हैव दीज एप्स, यू नो, तो होटल बिजनेस जहाँ पर लाइक माय क्वेश्चन इज टू सुनील सर, आपने देखा है कि आपके फादर, ग्रैंडफादर जिन्होंने ये बिजनेस कैरी किया, या ऑल दोज पीपल दोज हु आर इन द होटल बिजनेस, इन फैक्ट, यू नो, इट इज़ अ टफ जॉब, राइट फ्रॉम लाइक, यू नो, आपको सब खरीदी करना, रात को भी आप काम करते, सुबह जल्दी उठ जाना, प्रिपरेशन और इट्स अ वेरी टफ थिंग लाइक। तो जहाँ पर ये जब ऐप आता है, डिलीवरी घर पर हो जाती है, तो जो लोग होटल्स में आकर पहले जो डिनर, लंच, व्हाटएवर द मील दे यूज्ड टू एंजॉय, उस चीज़ में भी एक्चुअली काफ़ी फ़र्क पड़ गया है। आई हैव सीन लाइक देयर आर होटल्स व्हिच हैव, यू नो, क्लोज्ड आल्सो, यू नो, द अदर पार्ट, लाइक इफ यू आर दिस साइड, द अदर साइड इज आल्सो देयर, how you try to consider, like, Anna, आपसे मैं जानना चाहूँगा थोड़ा।
Yeah, I think that is not true. If you see, the F&B and the travel business has grown multifolds post-pandemic. Pandemic के time पे ज़रूर तकलीफ हुई होगी, और क्योंकि deep pockets होते नहीं हैं, और you know, brands ने individual brands चलते हैं, families businesses चलाती है, बाप बेटे बच्चे मिलकर ये चलाते हैं। I see it only increasing. Because experience जो restaurant का है वो अलग ही है। लोग भी चाहते हैं कि यार घर ऑर्डर करके खाने से अच्छा है कि हम बाहर जाके खाएं। वहाँ के एटमॉस्फेयर आप देखिए, रेस्टोरेंट्स बदल चुके हैं, उनकी इंटीरियर्स बदल चुकी है। और आज अगर F&B एक्सपीरियंस लेंगे आप मुंबई में, शायद न्यूयॉर्क और दुबई और ऐसे जगहों से आप इजीली कंपेयर कर सकते हैं। Whereas we are far cheaper. We are far cheaper than the UK or the US, you know, fine dining or other restaurants. So I don't think this is true. As a matter of fact, at home dining भी increase ही होगा because of apps like these. There could be Waayu, there could be another app that comes. This kind of competition is very welcome, where the beneficiaries are the restaurateurs and the customers both. You know?
I've seen, like, you know, the fine dining what you're talking about, we've seen in, you know, maybe Andheri area, there are lots of, हर साल में we see one place coming up, and after 1 or 2.5 years, like, you see there's another name, in fact.
That's
don't know exactly.
Somewhere down the line,
lots of, like, from last
the business plan may not be right. अगर आप ये सोच रहे हैं कि आप ये बिजनेस में आओगे क्योंकि ये चलता है, क्योंकि वो चलता है, ये यहाँ मेहनत बहुत ज़्यादा होती है। आज जो मेरे राइट में बैठे हो दिन भर सुबह 5 बजे चालू करते होंगे, रात को 12 बजे तक। मैं आज 100 इंडस्ट्री में अगर टिका हूँ पिछले 30 साल से, इट्स बिकॉज ऑफ माई स्कूलिंग फ्रॉम द हॉस्पिटैलिटी इंडस्ट्री। क्योंकि हमारे लिए कुछ गलत था ही नहीं, मेरे लिए सर्व करना गलत था नहीं, मेरे लिए कस्टमर्स को लिए दरवाज़ा खोलना गलत था ही नहीं। अगर कोई मुझे गाली देकर जाता था, पिताजी हमेशा कहते थे कुछ बोलना मत उसको, क्योंकि हमारी ऑडियंस थी जो कैप्टिव ऑडियंस थी, एक एरिया की थी, बाहर से लोग हमारे लिए वहाँ नहीं आते थे। तो अगर उसने मुझे कुछ कहा और मैं उससे चिढ़ गया, तो मेरा एक कस्टमर कम होता था। तो हमने हमेशा कस्टमर एक्वायर करने के लिए सीखा, हमने झुक के काम करना सीखा हुआ है। आई थिंक दैट्स व्हाट द हॉस्पिटैलिटी इंडस्ट्री टीचेस यू, एंड ओनली इफ यू हैव दैट काइंड ऑफ अ माइंडसेट कि नहीं मैं मेहनत करूँगा और आज टेक्नोलॉजी के द्वारा और भी आगे बढ़ूंगा, यू कैन सर्वाइव। वैसे तो हर बिजनेस में लोग खुलते हैं और बंद होते हैं, फिल्में कितनी बनती हैं, फिल्में कितनी अटकी पड़ी हुई है, लेकिन रिलीज वही होता है जो अच्छे होते हैं। तो आई थिंक इट्स अ पार्ट एंड पार्सल ऑफ एवरी बिजनेस। आई बिलीव दिस इज द बेस्ट पीरियड for this industry, and I pray that there are a lot more apps like Waayu that come in, follow this method and say, you know what, revenue streams अलग कर लेंगे, memberships कर लेंगे, लेकिन 30% की मार्जिन है, 30% शायद ही मार्जिन है, वो ही आप लेकर जा रहे हो, तो आप क्या लोगे? जैसे कि मैंने कहा, हम लोग सर्वाइव होते थे क्योंकि घर से दूध, रेस्टोरेंट से दूध, रेस्टोरेंट से चावल, रेस्टोरेंट से वेजिटेबल्स, रेस्टोरेंट से सब कुछ आता था। तो पिताजी के एक चीज़ पता था कि फैमिली मेरी भूखी नहीं रहेगी, बाकी एजुकेशन के लिए प्रोवाइड करना था, जिसके लिए वो मेहनत करते थे। That's why I've always appreciated everything in my life. All of you, especially my friends from the media, to support the app, because hopefully, and we're trying our best to make a difference. And thank you, Ahar, and all the other associations for believing. And I think it's somewhere down the line, it ideated from where the idea came from you all, and Anirudh and Mandar put it together. When they discussed it with me, I thought it was an absolute brilliant idea. I was wondering how we'd survive in this competitive market, but I think when you're good, you manage to survive like we have survived all these years in an alien land completely to us. I mean, this is our Karma Bhumi, not our Janma Bhumi, but still has given us probably as much as our Janma Bhumi did. So thank you.